Anyway, her mother-in-law can't get a phone because, you know, you think, oh, she has a bad credit rating. She's got no credit rating because she's never had any debt. So she doesn't pay her, she pays her bills, you know, by cash or cheque. She doesn't like direct debit. So she's been turned down for that, which seems very unfair. And I'd imagine a lot of people, she's 85-year-old Gretchen Anderson.
Yeah, she employs three people,
yeah.
Ruth. I mean, it's not like she's on her uppers. She's got an antiques business. She's a successful businesswoman. She employs three people. She's got no credit rating. She's like a non-person. And she's got no debt. I mean, how sick is that? But I understand that because all the pressure now is on people to set up direct debits to pay all your bills by direct debits, and then you get a credit rating. And I'm one of those people that completely object to paying my gas and electricity bill by direct debit that's set at the beginning of the year, and then once a year you get this thing that says, hello, you're £458 in credit. And you just think, hello?
Yeah.
Give her a cat. I got one the other week and I thought, but if I'm in credit and I wanted to save money, wouldn't I put my money in a savings account with a higher rate of interest than lending my money to Npower or one of the power companies? It's absolutely...
But it's so weird, because when I get those letters saying you're £400 in credit, I'm so thrilled. And I've just realised it's not a great thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they've got your money.
I love those letters. I go, oh, credit.
I think it is a generational thing, Jamelia. You know, I suppose we all use credit cards and things. Would something like that with your mum? Would she pay by direct debit or?
The thing is, like for me, I just think it's normal. You know, you get cards and stuff like that to build up credit because you want to have good credit that way. But my mum, even the other day, she tried to get a phone, and exactly the same thing, because she didn't have any debt and hadn't had any debt. She couldn't get the phone. I was just like, that's absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, we've run up this huge level of personal debt in this country because when people buy things, they don't equate buying something with actually paying for it, because no money ever changes hands. And I always think that all the people that do shopping in supermarkets, if you have to pay with a wad of cash rather than a credit card, you'd stick to your list and you wouldn't buy anything extra. It's just a simple thing. If you pay with real money, you generally don't buy stuff you don't need.
Yeah, and I said, it's a significant number of elderly people like to go to the post office and pay their bills. They like to do things. They like to see it. You know, my mum would be very much like that. I mean, she does do direct debits, but I think they would all prefer to do it by cheque. But some places just won't even take a cheque.
Well, the other mistake they make is actually paying the bill promptly. Well, why pay the bill promptly? You know, most of the country pays the bill, puts it off, puts it off, puts it off. But I'm come from that background where you just pay it, bill comes in, you pay it. Because you don't want it lurking about.
Yeah, we asked the money man, Martin Lewis, what he thought about this, and he said credit scoring is about behavioural predictions. Therefore, if you have no credit, then they've got nothing to predict your behaviours. They can't say she'll be a good bill payer, because they don't know. So that seems to be the problem. He said you need to start building up a credit score. No quick way to do this, but the best way is to get a credit rebuild card. These have high interest, but you spend about £50 a month and pay it off in full, as Martin would say. Don't get cash out on it, and then you will start to build a credit rating. But it seems very complicated for people that basically have been good with their money and not got any debt.
Exactly.
So, yeah, well, it's a shame for Gretchen Anderson, but a good talking point.